only one of these 52 weeks is called Holy Week. Why Holy Week? Why is this week so special to be called Holy Week? What is so holy about this week we call Holy Week? My dear viewers, this morning I want to reflect with you on how to be holy in Holy Week. How to be holy in Holy Week. If you have been going through the Lenten season with full participation, you would realize that all that Lent has been leading us to is to the Holy Week. The Holy Week is the summit of all that you have been doing in Lent. And Holy Week begins tomorrow, the Palm Sunday. You know, Palm Sunday has a double character. It is a kind of a bridge between Lent and Holy Week. So officially, Lent ends with Palm Sunday. And then the same Palm Sunday begins Holy Week. So Lent will be over tomorrow with Palm Sunday. We come to the official end of the season of Lent. But closely linked with the season of Lent is the Holy Week. Why? Why? Because all the requirements of Lent are still preserved, maintained during the Holy Week. We still fast, we still pray, we still give alms. Palm Sunday, as we shall see tomorrow, is a day that we as a church, Christians, remember Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem. He entered Jerusalem as a king, on his horse, so to say, a donkey. A king who entered the city to take possession of it. So that is the joyful nature of Palm Sunday. So we begin the procession, then we go into our chapels, our Jerusalems, you know. So the journey from where we begin the procession is our way. The church that day becomes the Jerusalem. We shall enter the church, and after some few minutes in the church, the mood changes from the joyous mood, from the music to silence. That brings in the reading of the Passion narratives. So Palm Sunday already gives you a picture of what to expect in the Holy Week. The Holy Week is a mixture of joy and sorrow. Joy and inward thinking. Joy and meditation. And so we read the Passion narratives to tell us of the sharp decline, the sharp drop in the life of Jesus. It happens to you. It happens to me. Life is like that. Life is full of sorrows and joys. Today you are happy, tomorrow you are down. That is Palm Sunday. The Holy Week continues with the Holy Monday. It's called Holy Monday because it's a holy day. We have Holy Tuesday and we have Holy Wednesday. All the readings of these 3 holy days prepare us for the forthcoming days of Holy Week. Then we come to one great day in the Holy Week called Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday already begins the celebration of Easter. That is why we call Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday, Easter Triduum. You know, Easter is so huge, so big, so joyous that we can't use one day to celebrate. So we begin quietly with Holy Thursday. At that Mass, we say love is the key to heaven. Feet will be washed. We shall sing. We shall participate in communion with Christ. And then the silence begins. Because Jesus, our Lord, is arrested. On that day when we go to Mass, just take a look at the tabernacle. It is empty. Empty because Jesus has been arrested. We are demonstrating what is happening in the life of Jesus already at Mass. The second day of the Easter Triduum is a Good Friday. What is good about that day? Everything. But if somebody who's not a Christian, he looks at what happens on that Good Friday, that name should be Bad Friday. It shall be called Bad Friday because a human being innocently killed Yet, in the eyes of faith, what seems bad becomes good. Because the devil, Jesus, becomes our source of blessings, our source of liberation, our source of freedom. And so the eyes of faith, what looked bad, what seemed bad, becomes good. So we call it Good Friday. That can be your story too. You may be going through some struggles today. You may be going through some situations today, and then you see them as bad. God, why have you brought me this far? Why you give me this cross to carry? Yet, seeing that cross you are carrying, your blessings. Because what today will be bad to you, become your good tomorrow. Jesus' own story is your story. Holy Saturday also have that quiet nature. And in the evening, they come to begin the Easter Vigil, already celebrating Easter. So my dear friends, in a short time, in a gist, this is what we talk about Holy Week. But if the church says it is Holy Week, then what does it mean to you? What does it mean to us? It means that you must be holy. We are not just making the week holy by going to that place and go that place and doing this and that, but eventually, at the end of these celebrations, you must be holy yourself. And so I'm going to present to you seven keys, call them steps, to be holy in Holy Week. Key number 1 is participate fully. Take active participation in the Holy Week. Don't miss any of the days, especially Palm Sunday. Don't miss it. If you want to grow in holiness, if you want to be holy in Holy Week, go for Palm Sunday Mass. Go for Holy Thursday Mass. Go for Good Friday service. Holy Saturday, be there. When Christians are gathering, be there. When the sons of God, the daughters of God are gathering, be there. When you're in the midst of God, you become God. So the first key, the first step, be holy in Holy Week is to participate fully in the activities of that week at all masses. The second step to be holy within Holy Week is to read the Passion narratives. This is the only time of the year that we read the Passion of Christ. We take a deep look at how the story unfolds. The story unfolds gradually. His arrest, persecution, and then his death. Make time during this week, Holy Week, to read the Passion narratives. It will do you so good. And in those readings, God will speak to you because you come to encounter yourself in the life of Christ. This year, we shall read from the narrative according to St. Mark's Gospel. I want to give you some other passages that you can look at if you want to read the Passion narratives. Matthew chapter 26, verse 1 to chapter 27, verses 66. And that is the Passion narrative in Matthew's Gospel. In Mark, you can find it in Mark chapter 14, verses 1 to chapter 15, verses 47. The Passion narrative according to Mark. In Luke, you can find it in Luke chapter 22, verses 1 till chapter 23, verses 56. The Passion narrative according to St. Luke. And John, you can find it in John chapter 18, verses 1 up to John chapter 19, verses 42. Every Good Friday, we take the Passion narrative according to St. John. Make time and read at least one of these and prepare yourself for that encounter of a lifetime. The third key step to be holy within Holy Week, in Holy Week, is to be modest in appearance. This is the week that you must be modest. The way you dress and the way you look. And if possible, just dress modestly. Avoid unnecessary accessories to yourself. Adding this and that to your look to look that, please avoid that. Take that inner reflection and just be yourself. Avoid everything that is external. Just look modest and simple. Simplicity is a mark of this week. The way you dress can be one. Because be simple in your humility. Try to be humble. Just be humble. It is one of the ways to go through this Holy Week and be holy. Jesus, look at him, so humble. He led to the slaughter without opening his mouth. That is the third step to be holy within Holy Week. The fourth, fasting. You know, Good Friday we are allowed to fast. So this Friday, Good Friday, we shall fast. Make it your aim, make it your charge to fast this week of Holy Week. Good Friday, join in the fasting. It's going to be add one more day, perfect. So make time for fasting. And fast not because you are fasting, but fast because you want to feel the pain of Jesus. To show Jesus some love for the love that is unmeasured. So let us observe fasting. So to be holy, in Holy Week, fasting. The fifth one is confession. Some of us might have been to confessions already. We are still invited within Holy Week to go for confessions. If you have not been to confession yet, this is the moment. This is the time. This is the chance. Make time and go for confession. If you want to go and knock at the door of your priest, please do. You need to have confession within this week. Go back. Empty yourself. Allow Jesus, God, to fill you. Let go every bitterness, every pain, every unforgiving heart. Let's go and let's in God. Number 6, step 6 in becoming holy within the Holy Week is have time for prayer and adoration. Prayer and adoration. You know, one thing that Jesus asked of the disciples was for a time of prayer with him. You know, when he was arrested, Holy Child, you shall hear that. He was arrested, and then before he was arrested, he went to the garden and then said, pray with me. For 3 times, he goes and comes, they are sleeping. They couldn't watch with him for an hour. But you want to tell Jesus that, Jesus, I want to watch with you in adoration. Make time and go for adoration in your church. Make time for prayer. Quiet time, you need them now. Make time for Jesus. An hour. Spend 1 hour in silence before Jesus, thinking of his passion. So make time for adoration and prayer. Then the 7th and the last step, to be holy within Holy Week, is to renew your commitment to God. That is the key. Renew your commitment to God. God has been good to you. We all have been bad to God because we have not been perfect. But let Jesus know that you are ready for a new beginning, for a new start. That you are ready for an Easter in your life. And Easter becomes a new beginning for you. On Good Friday, Jesus died. He buried every sin of ours. And Easter Sunday, when he rose from the dead, he brought everything back to life. Immerse yourself in this holy week. And whatever thing that is negative within you, Jesus will be coming to you, the coming of Easter Sunday. So renew your commitment to God. I end this reflection with that song. On a hill far away, he stands, stood an old rugged cross. I guess you know that song. On a hill far away. Stood an old rugged cross. What is old? What is rugged? Has no attraction. But he's saying in that name, that old rugged cross has a wondrous attraction for me. Come to Jesus, the old, the rugged cross, who has a wondrous attraction. It has a wondrous attraction not because it is old, not because it's rugged, but because of Jesus who hangs there. In Jesus, the old rugged cross give you a wondrous attraction this Easter. God bless you. Grant you the strength to go through this week. Praise glory.